Never mind. Later this evening, piano bar. Everybody will be piano. You can play some tango. The reason that I wanted to talk about tango is and not products and technology, because with our hosts here, with most, we celebrate 1 year anniversary. It was about September last year that they shipped the first MSI components to this Bulgarian market, and our journey, our tango, ever since has been nothing but a perfect partnership. As I was arriving to this conference, I was thinking, what is so special about my relationship with these guys, because we work and talk and exchange ideas every day. I have 27 clients across 10 countries in Southeast Europe, and I'm not saying this to every conference where I go. I have to tell you guys, honestly, Most is number 1 on my list. Why? Because it takes 2 for tango. So, you can buy the factories, you can buy the goods, you can buy the warehouses, you can buy the machines, you can buy the technology, you can buy everything, but you cannot buy people and you cannot buy to do business with you. I have 27 accounts as an account manager, but I don't have as much partners. Partners is something supreme, something sophisticated, and that's what I have in most. Their willingness to work and to act as one team is not the only thing that describes them. First of all, most has an organization. They have the manpower, they have the know-how, they have the tradition on the market, they have been here for a decade. So, what they also possess is also the financial power, the personnel. So, in our industry, which is a cutthroat industry, most of the companies that you see are one-man show, what is doing everything. Here, I don't see that. Here, I see strictly separation of the sales operations with the purchasing operations, with the marketing operation, and that's why we have something that I'm really proud of. The reason that I'm here today is all of you guys here, you're decision makers, businessmen and businesswomen. Please take advantage of this. Please take this opportunity to make profit. That's why we're all here, because these things, they don't happen often. As I said, I have a lot of customers, but very, very few partners. Hallelujah. Number 1, business partnership. Number 2, for your success here, this sector, you also need to be the right place in the right time, which is basically where I'm heading my presentation today. This is a best-selling book in the last, I don't know, point is that it's going. This is the last 5 years and one focus for the next year. So there's obviously money in the gaming market, and you don't have to be a genius to realize that all of these segments where we see here, so we see every aspect of gaming. So we see mobile, we see PC, we see browser, we see some doing components, and this part is what I'm interested in. So when we see this YOY, which is year-on-year growth, that means that this is your blue ocean and this is where you should go to if you haven't done it already. Just a friendly advice. Now, the company that I represent is founded in 1986 by these 5 guys. Oops. And this is not Photoshop, they actually have the same height. And this is our headquarters, nice inspiring building. But this is more important than I want to show you. This is the way that we work and the way that we progress, the way that we evolve. So here is where we switched. We went full on gaming. Don't trust me, go to our website, Msi.com, you will see nothing but gaming products. It takes courage to do that. You know, some of our competitors, they still want to stay into some other businesses because they bring revenue streams. It's very risky to confine yourself to only one revenue stream. What if that revenue stream one day goes away? You're belly up, you're done, you're bust. However, we chose to go 100% gaming, 360 degrees gaming, 24/7 gaming, and I will tell you what happened. So basically this is the year when we started introducing different products. The last one that we introduced are the gaming monitors over here, only curved monitors. So we don't make any commercial monitors, we don't make any commercial notebooks, we only make gaming notebooks. And this is very intuitive. PC industry is dying, gaming industry is growing. But this is not a slide about gaming industry, this is about what MSI did after we switched to gaming. Our profit is growing every year. We dived into the blue ocean and we feel fine. Picture speaks 1,000 words. Stock price since we switched to gaming, and a bit of mining in cryptocurrency is involved. This you can also check. Again, everything that I say you can just forget, take with a grain of salt. Don't trust me. Go to internet, Google it. You will find it. This is a free tool that you can find on Google. Just Google the word gaming, and you will see who is number one. These are real people, these are real customers, these are real Google visitors. No phony surveys or researches or paid researches or whatever. So, once again, I started talking about the essential ingredient of success. Partnership now, products. And here is where we are today. After the switch to gaming, one by one, we have managed to integrate the gaming offering and to create a one-stop shop for the budding gamer. You need it, you have it. Everything starting from components, through MSI, to peripherals, to monitors and chassis, we can deliver now, and we are most who can absolutely service you in no time, because everything that you see here is available. Now, why is this important? I mean, I'm talking about partnership, I'm talking about relationship. Above all, I don't want to talk about that much about the intricacies of technology. Of course, the technology is in the root of everything here. If you like working with Most, if Most likes working with me, that's this relationship. If you realize after some time that you trust me and that you can rely on me for buying components, why not also order chassis? Why not also order peripherals? You'll have the same top-notch service. That's why I'm emphasizing this. This is why it's important. A bit of fashion and a catwalk to show you our beauties, the latest VGA products. I don't know what you think. I would like to hear your feedback later, maybe in the lobby. But I think that this kind of design, for me, looks really appealing, looks really stylish. So here you have what we had as a legendary reliability and quality. Now we are adding design, and to me, all together sounds like one guy's that name starts with A, ends with Apple. These are our latest motherboards. And I want to spend just a few seconds here. This is the segmentation that we have in terms of gaming segments. There is a change starting from Z390. You can see here, we used to call them, the high end was enthusiast, like in every vendor, NVIDIA, or whatever they call it, at the top of the line is called enthusiast. The middle one, we call it performance. The basic one for the basic gamer who has tight budget, student or whatever, they can start with Arsenal. But now, starting with Z390, with the latest chipset, we are changing to MEG, MPG, and MAG. It's the same naming. M stands for master. The middle letter stands for the previous Arsenal, performance, and enthusiast. And the G stands for game. I have this slide because of this. You see? MAG, MAG. So we are trying to unify our products and to emphasize, again, MAG, MAG are beautiful cases available now at most computers. So, again, MAG, MAG, in the future we will have MPG, and so on and so on. So you will see this alignment where you can easily guide your customer towards the perfect solution for the customer's budget, making it easy for everybody. This is what comes down the road, as I said, MPG. This is the monitor lineup turning into MAG, MAG, MPG, and so on, emphasizing it one more time. The last component is you start a business, find a partner, you're at the place at the right time. You have the right products, because honestly, if the products are crap, nobody will benefit. And then, how long will it last? You are there at the right marketplace with the right products. What about next year? What about next decade? Well, I can tell you, based on what you see on our evolution, every product that we bring to the market has the same level of quality as the previous. I was also skeptical when I saw that we are our first cooler, our first I don't know what, because our core competence is motherboards and VGA. But I have people that I trust, geeks, I have cousins and friends or whatever. I give to them before I offer to my end users. They say this is a very good product, and then I start selling it. So everything that comes from our factory has the same level of excellence as the previous one. And finally, I want to say, close with the core values that are important, because you still, I started with people, I end with people. People that you work with. Products should be great, technology will be great, and so on and so on. But if you live and stand by your values, and Emil, Evelina, Michael, they trust me because they see that I can walk the talk, I don't only talk. They can see that I'm consistent, that I value integrity, I value transparency, I don't use diplomacy, the talk between the lines and so on. I say everything as it is. You will earn their trust, and the trust will bring, what I say, certainty in future. So please consider joining this beautiful partnership, because we need you. So I will wrap up with this amazing image. Today, I wanted to emphasize that we have something rare here today at Kempinski in Bulgaria as a product of a one-year journey. Some of you guys have spent ample time in this industry. You know how rare is that you have a team divided by hundreds of kilometers. I'm based in the Netherlands. You're here in Bulgaria. But we work as one team. And there's this cheesy expression, win-win. That's a win-win combination. Now, if you guys also join, that will be a win-win-win. Win-win-win-win-win. And win-win-win. That's it. Now, I would like to give the mic to my trusted fellow colleague, T.C. Lee.
Dr. Jen. Awesome. PC. Okay. I tried to start to learn a little bit Bulgarian, and then I found out my name is very interesting because my name is TC. Awesome TC. Awesome TC. Hope that can help you remember me. It's a very good, memorable name. Yeah. Thanks to Most Computer. This is a great event, and then we have a great partnership. Actually, to be honest, we have much more sales through Most Computer, thanks to Most Computer. And really, I follow Alex's presentation. I think partnership means you trust each other, and then you have the profit together. We're here to make money. So how to make money, it's really important, not only for you, also for every company that participate in this business. And I believe that there are a few points that is the key points to make money. Is that first, you have trust with each other, your partner. Second is, you need to have a good product, a trustable product, so you don't get trouble after you sell it. And I believe that is what MSI is offering, not only on the components, not only on the monitor, but all the product line, including the notebook for sure. So today, I believe that probably most of you are not familiar with the MSI notebooks because we just restarted our business this spring, and we bring this product back to Bulgaria. I know that in the past we have some not so good reputation, but good information to share with you. From spring until now, we have sold around 400 laptops to the end user, and guess how many goes to the RMS system? Over 6 months. This okay, one. I heard one. From what I see from the report, it's zero. It's zero. For half year, 400 units. There's no RMA units from all the product we sell into Bulgaria. MSI notebook is already totally the different one comparing to 3 years, 5 years ago. So today I give you this presentation. Many new customers that I do not know directly. I hope that after the presentation you have the trust to MSI notebook, and it's a good product, and I'd like you to introduce to your customer. I believe that also it will make them happy. So I'll be quick on the company introduction because Alex already said the part of it, and then of course I like to have a short introduction to the product series so you know what kind of notebook we have, and then the most important thing is how are you going to introduce this to your customer. We start from some outside opinion, not only the insights that MSI always blah 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 talking about themselves. So this is a review from PC Mag, one of the important IT media in the States. It has the ranking for the design, performance, display, warranty, and every perspective. And then it gave 84 points to MSI product, which is the top. And we're really happy with this result because we really put a lot of effort in the R&D, in the design in the factory. This is from the other side. It's the end user review. They select the best product they like. And in 2016, MSI was number 2. And the number 1 was Apple. Obviously, this is a different platform, and MSI already has the best position in the Microsoft systems. In 2007, it's the same. But in 2008, which is this year, January, a good news is that we beat Apple. We become the number 1 in the customer's heart, that the best laptop. Of course, it's a poll from the United States, and then I'm expecting that after 1 year or 2 years, we can have the same results in Bulgaria. And okay, this is some information I'd like to share with you. It's a JFK data to give you some confidence on the MSI products. This information, it's not in Bulgaria, it's in Romania because we cannot get it in Bulgaria right now already. But just let you see that we start a business in Romania at the same time. We start actually 2 months earlier, which is last year's December. And now you can already see MSI popping into the GfK reports. That's only like half year long. You can see here MSI starts to appear in the report. What does it mean? It means that MSI is already break through the market. People are buying MSI, and then we have more than 3 to 5% of market share in Romania. I believe that in 1 year we also have these results in Bulgaria. And the reason that we can have such kinds of good product and makes the end user love us is because one very important factor that we are different from other vendors. We have our own factory. There are majorly 5 big laptop brands on the market, but there is only 2, includes the component business and the laptop business, which is ASUS and MSI. But only MSI is the last one who keeps their own factory. It provides us the advantage to have the best quality product and always be innovates in the market. We always can deliver the latest technology, not only on the CPU, GPU, but also a lot of different features. We also happen to be the first to deliver in the market. And here's the milestone. We start from 2007, as Alex mentioned. We start to involve and engage into gaming and dedicate into gaming. So we have the first overclocking notebook, and then we have the first ultra slim gaming notebook. We have the first mechanical keyboards notebooks in 2015, and then we are the first one have the NVIDIA certificate of it's a VR ready, means that you can start to play VR game on your laptop, not only on your desktop anymore. We have this VR backpack, means that it has battery inside, you can play 2 hours VR game without any limitation. And of course, 2007, 2008, we keep innovate. That's the reason why we can have such kind of good results in the review from the end user and from the media partners. So this is something about the company, about the history, and I'd like to say something about the future, about the product series. You all know that MSI has the gaming laptop, and to put it simple, I will put it into 4 categories on the gaming part, which is the GT, GS, GE, and the others. Why I put it like this, it's easier for you to remember and easier to introduce to the end user. So, for the GT, it's the Titan, means dominates, that all the best feature is in this series. GS, S is linked to slim, which means that it's more for the business person, or if you are traveling a lot, you don't want to take a heavy laptop, then the GS series, it's all less than 2 kilograms, which is very, very light. And the GE is enthusiastic. It's the most powerful, the flagship laptop, that most of the features is included, but it still has a very, very good price and performance ratio. For the GF, GP, GL, that is the entry models. If you're students, if you are not playing like a professional, you're playing only like 2 hours a day, that would be enough for you. So basically, in every series, I'm going to say only about 1 key point, which is the cooling. And it is what makes MSI so different from other laptop brands. If you really try gaming, then you know what is different. So the GT, we have this system called Cooler Boost Titan. I'll have a short introduction later. GS, as I mentioned, it's for business person. It's very elegant. We have a GS outside on the showroom in the cafeteria. You can go and see later. It's only less than 2 kilograms. Make sure you take it and feel the weight. On the GE, this one, also I recommend you to do one thing is you flip back to the A side, you will see the LED light. It's shiny. It's not just for fun, it actually has a lot of purpose that you can link with your teammates, show certain meanings of the light with your teammates to communicate. And GP and GL, of course, even though it's budget models, but we still provide you the best cooling solution. I will have a comparison table easy for you to understand later. But we all know that all the brands is joining into the gaming business right now, not only MSI. HP has Omen, Dell has Alienware for a long time, ASUS has ROG, Acer has the Predator. So what would be the next steps? As Alex said, that everyone is getting into it. The gaming is already becoming the Red Sea. It's not the Blue Sea anymore. So what is the Red Sea? For a Blue Sea, it's already become a Red Sea. It's not Blue Sea anymore. So what is the next Blue Sea? I'm going to introduce you is this new Prestige series. This one is specially for designer. You can see this is one of the hero model we have right now. It's PS42. It's 14-inch panel. However, the size is only a 13-inch laptop because we have this thin, narrow bezel. We found out that, as I said, everyone is here to make money. So where's the money? We found out that designer, creator who use laptop as productive tools, they have a faster refresh rate of new laptop because the software refresh they need to refresh the hardware to follow up the performance. So usually the laptop people buy every 5 years, but for those kind of professional users, they buy every 2 to 3 years. Once the warranty is out, they want to buy a new one because they want the latest CPU and GPU. That's where the money comes from. And because of it is a productive tools, they have more budget and they want to spend more money for a better product, so make their business more productive. So this is our opportunity. This is the outlook of the TA, basically from video editor, photographer, designer, music, and the floor design or engineer. Those are the software they are going to use. It occupies a lot of CPU and GPU performance. For that, we have this design. At the back time, those kind of creator or designer, they use the gaming laptop, which actually they don't like because it's bulky, it's black and red, it's like children's stuff. It's not elegant, it's not like Apple, let's say, in this way. So we have the series, Prestige series, provides you a nice looking, however at the same time it's very powerful. Here's a few of the feature highlights. I wouldn't spend so much time because it's going to be boring, but we can look on one point, which is the performance of it. Sorry, it's on the next page. I'll put it later. So, MSI has so many features on the gaming, it's too hard to remember as I said. The most important thing will be the cooling system, and then that's the only thing you need to remember, or the customer really will care. Why is that? Because with a different cooling system, you will see totally different performance. Here is some real data. If you play games, I don't like the benchmark, actually I prefer more on the real game test. But if you take the benchmark to see, it's easier to see. The same CPU, same GPU, same memory, same SSD, different results. That's because of the cooling. If you are making the desktop, you always want the water cooling instead of the aero cooling because it has a better performance. And this is what we are going to provide to the end user. We make sure that you have the best cooling. Starting from 9 heat pipe, it can go up to 14 heat pipe. Is there any other brands putting 14 heat pipes in a laptop? I believe no. And then that's what makes us the best performance. We can reach to up to 22,000 in 3D Mark 11. Even though in the ultra slim chassis less than 1.88 centimeters, we know that in such kind of thickness you cannot put that much heat pipe. So we change away. We put 3 fans inside to make sure that you also have a very good cooling systems. In all the other models from GT and GS, we have this Cooler Boost 5. Also, we have 4 exhaust holes and 7 heat pipes with 2 fans. 7 heat pipes. It's not only about the number, it's about the performance. And here we can see the difference. We have a friendly, admirable competitor. They have these models with 2 heat pipes and 2 fans. And then this is not only for good looking, you can see on the temperature. So now MSI, the highest part will be 48 degrees on the full performance after 30 minutes. And here you have 60 degrees. That makes the gaming totally different. Really hot, really hot. And even though we are putting into the entry-level models for high school students, for college students, for budget buyer, we do not sacrifice the cooling. We still provide you 2 fans with 7 heat pipe. The same can support up to 1070, but we use it on the 1050, 1050 Ti, and 1060. So you see the others trying to cost down and then make it 2 fans, 2 heat pipe. Everyone is still the same. No matter how cheap the product is, it's the same, but we provide you the best cooling solution. That's the only point I hope that you will remember after this presentation, because it's the only thing matter for the gamers. It's a performance. And so it's the same for the creator and designer, the performance. So you can see that if we take this benchmark, same benchmark on the same condition, we are around 20% higher than our competitors on the same configuration. As for this P65, will be our new products arriving in Q4 with most computer, of course. It also has a very good performance comparing to MacBook Pro, no matter it's AMD 555 or 560. You can see it's 400, 300% percentage enhanced comparing to the Mac. So now when people say that I'm a designer, I want a Mac, you can say that, why don't you try the MSI new P65? It has the same good outlook, but it has a much more powerful processing power. So this is what we are going to provide. We know that everyone now is joining the gaming, so the opportunity, we need to look for the next steps. But we are not going to look for the cheap models. We are going to look for the professional users, which will be the P series. And thank you for the presentation and attention. My name is TC, Awesome TC. Thank you.
Само две думи да кажа към презентациите на MSI. Значи самата истина, вие всичките сте отдавна в този бизнес, че MSI имаше много труден период, в който преключи на гейминг продукти само и единствено. И тогава фирмата върви рязко нагоре. За нашите резултати мога да кажа, че от миналите години имаме много сериозен ръст в компонентите. Общуването ни с Александър Богданович е перфектно и се надявам, че също нещо ще се повтори след една година, ще може да се поканим с подобни резултати за ноутбуците. Сега в съответствие с програмата е ред на FSP. Брайан,